Good morning. Welcome to another live. I am Miss Marie, and this is Giving It to You Straight live from the East Coast. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the channel. It is January 9th, and we're going to get started with the Mystic Love, Lover's Oracle, and what's the tea? Before we get started, what are you grateful for? Awake and alive, and truly blessed and thankful for another day. Yes, I am. How about you? Let me change this. Fiona, for I'm with you. Today, make today amazing. It is Friday, Venusian Friday. We got Venus in Capricorn. And that energy is more of a stable kind of energy. So understanding where Venus is at and how does it feel. The energies, everything is energy, and understanding the energy that it brings us, a more stable kind of not overhead in love, approaches more methodical, thinking things through, planning ahead, needing somebody. The approach of it is all about, you know, making plans when it comes to love. And so not really a more disciplined kind of energy. All right. Not letting a lot of emotions get in the way here to make better decisions. Because between money and love, emotions and that. Hey, Andre Hector. Hi, hi, hi. Good morning, sweetie. How are you? Good morning, good morning. So, yeah, we're going to get started. Mystic Love Oracles, all 12 signs. So let's get started. And then the Lover's Oracle is all about, something that you want to say, that you can't say. I'm good. I'm good, love. HBU. HBU. Uh, I can't pick that up right now. HBU. So, yeah, we got the Lover's Oracle. Excuse my nails. I didn't have time to get them done. Very busy. Oh, how about you? Oh, okay. I was missing the how about you. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, wait, I would have put the A in there. How about you? All right, so that's how it goes. Okay, thank you. I'm doing good. Just stretching a little bit here. Let's go ahead with the Mystic Love Oracles. And let's see here for today, Friday, Venus Day. Understanding where Venus is at, not only in your chart, but also monthly, It's very important to understand a little bit of it. And if you've been stagnant, that's about to change because once it moves into Aquarius, it'll all be different energy, more communication, or more in your mind about how to approach a situation. Okay. Let's go ahead. Aries through Pisces, Mystic Love. What the energy that surrounds you. My thing is all about setting those boundaries. We all have boundary challenge, and so understanding why it's important. Just doing a little bit at a time. Aries through Pisces. Let's go ahead with the Mystic Love Oracle. Love is a mystery. All right, let's go ahead one more. Let me move up a little bit here, and as we're going to talk about at the end of each cycle, one more Aries through Pisces. Nonetheless, what goes on in everybody's heart, is that desire. We of course we thrive on passion, that we can reconnect and we connect with them where we become truly known by them. All right, and when we're together with them, we don't know where we end and where they begin. It's like the fields unified because the physical body, we're always going to be separated. But that's the nature of the physical body, all right, of the physical plane. But at the higher energetic levels, energy bodies can interpretate at the divine plane level. Everything is one all. So we're always going to try to have that pull, that subconscious pull, to get back to the one, the unity, all right? So we always want to be aware of ourselves into that divine plane level, that we are an animation along with everyone else, everything, all right? What modern, one more, Aries through Pisces here. And thank you. Thank you. All right, here we go. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hey, Mars. How you doing, sweetie? So you got a ghost here. Aries, you dealing with a ghost. Somebody disappeared. Do they reappear? I'm going to go into the deck. Hey, hope to see you. Having a blessed day. Thank you. You too. Christ is king. You better believe that. And for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever should believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Let's get it, Aries. I know that you're an Aries. All right, sweetie. Thank you so much for the beautiful tribute. I appreciate you. Thank you. That was beautiful. Words cannot describe how I feel. It gave me a lot of emotion. Yeah, so I thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead. Aries, let's see who this is for you. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Excuse me. One more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So you got Eight of Pentacles. There's a Sagittarius here twice. Scorpio energy and a lot of Libra here as well here. Okay. The person could be real busy. All right. Or maybe have a lot of things to do. Or maybe dating a lot of people. All right. This is a person that is very skillful. A lifelong student of learning with the Temperance card. So Sagittarius, or it don't have to be Sagittarius. It could be anybody here. All right. I think that you wanted to speak about something, and I think the way, when people go, it's the way of them not confronting a situation. All right. There could have been some demands, but all right, let's keep going here. I just wanted to see what energy showed up. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. One more. I'm going to shuffle again. Taurus through Pisces. One more. One more. Thank you. Nope. Let's go ahead. There we go. Now we're ready. So we got Ghost. Friends influencing Taurus. Let's go ahead to Gemini. Gemini, the ex-lover. What does this all mean once I get it all down? Because I'm going to try to do it more collectively, because we all dealing with the same thing, right? At the end of the day, when it comes to love, yes, we have our own individual experiences. Intuition, your inner knowing, Cancer. Leo, family, twin flame, divine connection. Virgo, travel and experiencing new things. Watch your back for Libra. Scorpio, single, not in a relationship. Sagittarius, change and transition. Peace for you. Capricorn, home foundation, Aquarius, and sex and a good time, Pisces. Add a sticker, trust pigeons. So what I get from this whole energy here, all right, the whole inner growth. So relationships, I want to see what they give for everyone, all right? So when we're dealing with karmic, it doesn't matter. We all have karmic lovers, whether it's an ex-lover, whether your friend, whether your relationship is influenced by friends. Somebody's always going to have an opinion of how you should do your relationship, right? So, or how you should live. When you get the whole inner growth for anyone that's watching here, you got to understand that the karmic, the lesson is learned, especially when you're dealing with a twin flame or this divine connection. So when you deal with that, we got to understand that the pain, right? That's going to cause, because at some point you have to grow. You have to have the experience, all right? If you're a person that loves freedom here, like for example, when we have Virgo, right? If you like this, to experience new things, and your person is not being in a relationship that allows you to travel, right? So if you're in a relationship, that freedom, what that means is, because you don't want to be in a relationship that does not allow you to be who you truly are and go after the things that you are passionate for, We're here to experience, to travel, to try new things here. And if you're in a relationship where you're not allowed that, because you could feel it in your inner knowing, right? You're following your intuition and things like that. So here we got ghosted. All right. When people ghost you, that's the way. It's better for them not to confront the relationship. And this is where we get stuck in the karmic, when we move too fast, impulse, out of fear, or out of rejection, or finding out some truth, or maybe time, right? Setting healthy boundaries. A lot of us are boundary challenge here. Or we could get people that siphon all our energy. All right. So yeah, basically that's how relationships work. You have to go through some pain, especially it's supposed to teach you something. And this is where you grow out of your experiences that you have. If you like to travel, if you only want sex and a good time, know that. That's what it is. It's just sex and a good time. If you're very emotional here, don't do it. Pisces, you might get a phone call to the, hey, you want to have sex? Or even if you're in a relationship, let's just have sex and a good time. Know the difference between making love and, having sex. It's different. Making love goes deeper. You want to be passionate, but you want this emotional security. If you want that emotional security, then that's not going to work for you. So how to set those boundaries, and then the person, no, that's not what that's not what you want, and so just be careful. A lot of you guys here, like Aquarius, got the home foundation. If you're looking for long-term commitment, because you always get the Ten of Pentacles. So if you are already in a stable, committed relationship, because this is all about a strong foundation, all right? Relationship on shared values, mutual respect, right? A conventional family structure there. And it's all about having harmony, home life, long-term goals with your partner, and share responsibilities. The importance of a family. All right. So let me go ahead. Libra guy, watch your back. That's an enemy. And Capricorn, being at peace with yourself. It starts with yourself. You have to be at peace with yourself. And so we can understand that, everything has its purpose and meaning. Let's go ahead. I'm going to move on to, because it'll go back to the same thing. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Okay, when it comes to love and how to set those boundaries, not brick wall boundaries where you don't let nobody in, and understanding what commitment means, that you're taking your relationship seriously, responsible, right? To do your part into making the relationship work, to nourish it, to enhance it, to give it love, life, and truth, you know. Commitment. It's a long, long life journey. Not dominance, right? We all want dominance. We all want control because we're scared of being replaced, you know. Let's go ahead here for the collective. We all in this together at the end of the day. You know, we all are going through some things. How to come to peace with that, with what we experience, and all right, cleaning your energy, your genetic memory, listening to your subconscious mind, because karmic lovers, they often feel faded, like deja vu, because the energy's old. All right, and the loop is only going to end when the lesson is learned, and you release that consciously. All right. So the metaphysical part of the past, metaphysically speaking, okay, the past lives in our present until you liberate it with awareness. All right. So when you do that, the sacred wounds that you will get, you know, that's when you get the spiritual awakening. The heartbreak becomes a portal into self-love and spiritual power. Okay. So the deeper the pain, basically, the deeper the potential for divine remembrance. All right. Your pain is coded with your purpose. So that's it. Let's go ahead one more for the collective. So the infinity loop in spiritual tradition represents the immortality of the soul and the rebirth. One more. The interaction between life and death. Here we go, one more for the collective. Thank you. Okay. If you have a question, finances, career, or guidance, come on in. I'm no longer going to be teaching. I'm going to do that in a different channel. This always comes out. Influencing friends. All right. Our security. Let me see what else. Okay. Yep. So, the judgment card. All right. Self-sufficiency, the magician, and the Hierophant. Wow. So the energy is all about the Six of Cups. Familiarity here. Being with somebody that's familiar. We all have that pull, that subconscious pull here when we want to be with somebody as long as we can, right? Because it's the comforts of the home and the traditional values, right? Because the Hierophant speaks of being traditional, conventional, meaning, of course, in the Pythagorean laws and Platonic, the Hierophant represents marriage. But the balance here, the keys to having a successful relationship is commitment. All right, without fear here, because this, whatever's going on here, a lot of our relationships are in crisis because these people are energetically exposed. When you look at the sarcophagus, I said I wasn't going to. It's hard to educate or explain the cards. Just to breathe, to come up for air, you know, to liberate ourselves when we fully awaken, you know, when we fully awaken, like if any relationships that trigger you, right? Like if you're meeting somebody not to, for the first time, when you truly awaken, they'll, like if a person triggers you and they remind you of somebody from the past, right? You should know better, you know? And so when you know better, you do better. Because what happens here is our social life. You know, we want to have this commitment relationship, but we still want to, right, go out and just have a good time because, you know, fun is at the center of it all here when it comes to the Three of Cups, all right, or our friends, because for Taurus, that's what came out. Our friends are influencing. Well, work for your friends, work for them, right? Now, for everybody has a different approach to love here. Like I said, nonetheless, here when we're with somebody, when we truly known by them, right? When we want to be with them for as long as we can, you know, and that's the nature here of the physical, We're going to be separated, but through the union of a commitment. Because, like, we look at marriage, how long as marriage has been, you know? And so, yeah. So the two, a lot of people are in this two energy because the two is very important here. The magician is a card of willing to make compromises and sacrifices. Common phrase that makes no sense. I'm going to try that question. A common sense that makes no sense. So the energy here is finding somebody that has your same goals, and mutual respect, honesty, to forgive, to be kind, And so a lot of times when we get the thing here, because a lot of us are very sensitive here, right? So if you're extremely delicate, your ego, which this is what represents some of the time, because a lot of time a relationship, they're in crisis because of the insecurity, or because this is all about being secure in a relationship, or a relationship that allows me to have freedom. If you have, if you eat, you heat. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, what's going on? One is enough. All right. So listen, this energy is all about the past life too, and the sensitivity. So your fine qualities are you're extremely tactful, patient, cooperative, diplomatic. However, your sensitivity here is going to be the one that's going to determine here. All right. If you enjoy poetry and music, if you require harmonious environment, okay, if you have this sense of balance and rhythm, healing capabilities and fields, like, you could become this therapist. We all have these visions of ourselves. We all envision ourselves being this great poet and writer and musician, artist, but then life happens. Can you help me with my, hey, stranger, hey, 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 hey. All right, so remember, right, a lot of people, what this means here, a lot of friends, they seek you for your calm and peaceful energy, company. Okay, you are a safe haven for other sensitive people, who recognize your compassion and understanding. But because you're extremely delicate ego, you could easily can make too much of somebody else's thoughtless remarks and criticism. So that's one of the things that we got to be careful. Can you predict something for me, new dude? Please, for me, dude. You are dude pursuing architecture. Okay, all right. So what are you thinking about? Let me finish with this collective energy when we're looking at a relationship that we want mutual. We want the same thing here. All right. So the things that we value in a relationship, because once you get this, you want somebody that's truly going to come in, not somebody that's going to rush a relationship. But security runs deep. All right. But the life, this life path too here. All right. You could get easily hurt here. You may tend to withhold your own thoughts here and your contributions here to things that you believe in. All right. And so you might get very angry sometimes. You probably run from confrontation to avoid the battle, things like that. And so understanding here that your strength is needed here when you face difficulty. Because even though you're a very passionate, sensitive lover here, which make you put your partner's needs and desires, okay, you're able to fulfill with a lot of delicacy. So if you feel like you're not always given the credit here that you deserve, right, and your role in a relationship. So this is the time that we start making those decisions here. What am I putting effort here into a relationship that's not going to grow? I'm not getting what? Are you helping harsh? Oh gosh. Oh god, this is what we have to practice. Anyway, self-sufficiency is what I see here. Codependency, we all have a lot of hangups, all right, and believing in but a strong relationship, the foundation, all right, is try not to compare our new relationships to the old. Learn how to heal from the past, all right. There's a lot of sixes here. Learning how to deal with the things from the past here, not to because there's a lot of hangups here. How our relationship should look, you know. Are you investing in somebody's happiness? Do you value their time? Time is important. Being resourceful. Make sure that your relationships are not one sided. Make sure that cooperation happens. But to have a successful relationship, uh, being secure, somebody that, that has your best interest at heart. Let's work together, because when we commit to a relationship, you share your financial resources. How we going to do it? Okay, being with somebody that brings out the best of you. All right. So how to work through conflict when things arises, money, raising children if they come, taking 100% accountability here, responsible for your actions, your behavior. All right, just those things. Okay, hey, good character. All right, yeah, this is what. But anyway, yeah. So understanding the middle ground. All right. So when you find the common ground, middle ground, however you understand it, the first steps is that finding middle ground, disagreements, even if you're not even in complete agreement with them, even if it's a complete agreement hasn't been reached, right? Finding the shared interest that can lead to feeling less in opposition and greater in willingness to find compromise, right? Acknowledging your shared beliefs and your values here. A lot of times we forget about our values, pursuing architecture, my friend. Hold on one second. All right. Hey, good morning, Alo. So I can't. Alo's in your. All right. Eway Pellin. I'm not getting. All right. Let's see who was here. Morning, beautiful people. Morning, beautiful but male Babutal. 9675. I like that number. All right. Go ahead and put your question because I don't. Let me see what you ask. Can you predict something for me? All right. Can you help me with my career? So you have a career question? Hey, Stella on the web. All right, I gotta put him on time. Yeah. Let me get him out of here. Yeah, he's got. All right, because we don't got time for that. Yeah, no, I can't do that right now. Hey, Michelle Gaylor. Hi, Michelle. What happened, Michelle? What happened to your friend? He's just probably fake. Thank you, Mars. Thank you, Mars. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I removed him. Yeah. Why? He died. Who died? Who died? Oh my God. Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I was talking about the other lady that came in. She said she's gonna come back tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow at least 3 hours. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, it's not good when somebody when we leave this. One of my housemates and we woke up and he was dead. I know. I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow. Wow. My D, yes. May you be surrounded by peace at this moment and may the family, know that they are, you know, that they are things that they're going to have to face, and it's not easy. Give them all the love and, support. Yeah. It's not always an easy thing, even though we don't. My condolences. His soul is at rest. Yes, yes, yes. It's at peace. Rest in power. I understand that's different. So for me, it's really, really. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was talking to that with my coworker yesterday. Yeah, I was talking to my coworker about that yesterday. And so for me, I understand death so different now than what I did. Yeah, but my condolences. It's not easy, knowing that he's resting, your housemate is resting in power and put light, speak, and light candles, create a little space, you know, speak the name, pray, that he goes into to the light, right? What they call the light, all right? Not to get trapped. Because one thing about when we transition, right? Because when the light gets snuffed, to find a way. That's one of the reasons why they put light, so they could find their way. Because we get trapped or transformed. Some of the things that could happen when, because everything's energy and consciousness. So it's not, for me, it's different the way I understand life now. It's not like how I used to, you know. So yeah, it's really, really sad. Yeah, anytime that we lose anybody, yeah, that's it. Is that it happens that quick, you know? Yeah. Just take it easy, you know, and just have just give yourself time to process grief. Now, you know, we grieve, and we all have potential. We all have potential, and we all have things that we want to do. So a lot of times we grieve the potential that the person had, you know, and the version of them, you know, things like that. It's like when you get out of a relationship, a lot of times that what we grieve is the hope that, you know, that things will change for them, or whatever they were going through, right? So, all right. So make sure that you grieve, because that's what's gonna that's what's gonna free you. The potential, the version you imagine of this person. All right. Know what grief brings to you is the hope. You know, we grieve the hope. You know, hope everything. So we gotta let that and let it free, because they're in a better light. They're in a different frequency. All right. Nobody has a question. My soul is rest in peace. His soul is rest in peace. All right. So yeah, it's not easy. All right, let's go into the Lover's Oracle, and then I'm gonna do what's the tea. If nobody has a question, I want to talk a little bit about uh the Druid priesthood. So I'm gonna put here. I might go to that on Sunday. I'm not gonna be here on Sunday, but I am gonna be in another channel. All right. So if you guys want to go over there, I think over there it's a little bit better here. I try to do both, but it's not working. A lot of people come here. I was talking about the sun, uh, and somebody started talking about this something holographic or something like that, and it's a lot of misunderstandings here. So I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna move that somewhere else, and then talk about the Druid priesthood and what the cards represent. And I'm done. You know. And who is giving me the information. I'm going to share a lot over there. Let's go ahead to the Lover's Oracle here. That's not going to be no more teaching. It's guidance, motivation, inspiration, and how we all need. And we don't do it. We don't set boundaries. So I'll be talking about boundaries. When we fall in love, do we got time to set boundaries, Or do we later on, after we learn, right, we start saying, oh, okay. Or maybe you're doing it and not really understanding it, or the person's not used to it. All right, how to get that person there. Hey, Cindy, how you doing, sweetie? Happy New Year. Thank you, sweetie. Let's go ahead to the Lover's Oracle. One more. When it comes to love, today, oh, shoot. The truth. It all comes down to the truth. If we know the truth of what the person is, we all got skeletons in our closet. We all got skeletons. We all got things that we've done. And those things, if they come up, only if they find out how, right? Because this is when you run away from your shadow, from your dark side, and you don't understand it. You keep running and running and running. Confront your shadow, confront the fears, They're not going to go anywhere. They're just going to follow you. So what you're running away from is basically in your mind. So let's go ahead, Aries through Pisces. Aries, they can make a decision. Don't wait for me, please, Taurus. I don't know who I am anymore. Gemini, Cancer, I don't understand. Leo, I need to figure myself out. Virgo, you got childhood trauma, either you or your person. The one thing about the childhood trauma, it always comes up because we all are dealing with some drama and trauma from our past. It's gonna come up when you haven't healed the child, the inner child. All right, we all have them, and so I'm using these cards just to show you that we all dealing with not making a decision. Don't wait for me. This person has probably something else. Remember that. I don't know if you guys were here when I did the Lovers card and our soul's journey, and there's a remembrance there. That's just where the Six of Cups always comes out. Your soul remembers things from the past, meaning in your subconscious mind, which is a library of information there. It'll come up at some point in your life. All right, it records everything. It comes like the soul and the spirit that intertwine together. So when you experience loss or you go through pain, you're gonna start remembering things from the past. But anyway, we all have childhood trauma, and if we haven't healed it, okay, it's gonna come up in relationships. Might not immediately, because when we fall in love, we don't think. We do a lot of action. We put our best. We mask, and we put our best performance. We mask. We cover the pain. All right, because we want the connection. We want to be there. Of course, we want to have the experience. All right, and we don't hear the childhood trauma that we have, and then we bring that into the relationship. 6 years later, or at worst, you could have um, family members, or in my case, for the years that I was in the relationship that I was in, 17, by the way, it was the uncles. The uncles grew up like that, womanizers, and even though that's not right, you know, my children's father did it. He lived like that. So sometimes they are having that influence. So that's very important to understand. All right, the things, not only childhood trauma, but the way they were raised and the environment and the people that they were with. So that has also another contribution to the way they will have that experience with you. Okay, so understanding that, let's go ahead to Scorpio. I can't take it anymore, Scorpio. Painful memories, Sagittarius. Sex with you, Capricorn. Sex gets you in trouble. Yeah. Your heart wants sex, will get you in trouble. Love is your favorite emotion, but some of us want love and the person wants sex. Sex with you is what's important. Aquarius, why I can't tell you the truth. And Pisces, I want out. Either you want out or your person wants out. That's today. You might be saying that, or somebody might be saying it to you. Do they mean it? The bottom line here with all this energy, all right? Do you mean what you say? And when you're in a relationship, do you accept them with their childhood trauma? All right? Why we get so crazy? Well, we can't take it anymore. A lot of times we get into relationships and we haven't even figured ourselves out because we don't really know who we are, right? Especially when we're with somebody, we don't know what we truly know by somebody. All right, when we're together with them, we don't know where they end and where we begin, and so that leaves us into damn, I gotta let go of this so I can figure myself out. If this is something that I want to invest in. When we don't really understand love is complicated, it's messy. All right, and it makes us do a lot of, like you always hear, it makes us do a lot of crazy things when we don't have the tools, right? Because we constantly need tools to adjust, and when we have them, we don't use them. And one of the tools that we have is affirmations. Affirmations are very important, and and so you could start aligning in alignment. It's like a car. We like a car. We need constant alignment here, at least every couple of a year or two, you know. So, you know, why I can't make a decision, you know, why, you know, in some cases, don't wait for me, move forward with your life, it's done, let go, and I don't know who I am anymore. When you get lost in someone else's, you get trapped in the pattern, all right? When you get stuck in a pattern, right, wanting to be different, not understanding, I got to figure myself out, you know, but I want out. You know, when somebody wants out and you don't want out, you know, what do you do with it? Hi. Hey, Tara, 841. All right. So, how to surrender, how to release, and then it goes into the five. All right. We all get this five where we basically choose peace over proving a point, withdraw the energy, you know. How do I release what no longer serves my effort? How do I stop engaging where I cannot grow? Where there's no growth, there's no more possibility. How do I do it? How do I step back and preserve my energy? You know? And do I surrender this outcome to divine order? Not surrendering your will because you need your will to survive, but the surrender, meaning the control, you know, that. Because I want to control it, right? And then I want to surrender it. So surrendering the control, because your will, like I said, you need to survive. How I let go, okay? Knowing that what is meant for me will remain, right? So we all go through this, and how you don't let things have power over you. And I'm complete without winning. I disengage by loss, by choice, not by loss. I'm sorry. All right. I'm gonna put this here. No, so nobody has a question? No? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So love is not easy. I am the man. These feelings are eating. I wish I could understand you. Absolutely. Southern girl, the real. Hello, what's causing problems with me and my friend? Oh, okay. And Andrea, how to fix it? Okay. 6-7. Hey, 6-7-6-7-1-3-3-7. You got that question again? Will I make it? What is bothering you? Like what? You know that you have to do a lot of. All right. So let me ask you, because you're doing tarot, correct? I'll be right with you, Southern Girl, the real. If you leave, come back. I have a half hour left. I'm leaving a little earlier now because I love hot water. Oh, you got a court case. Oh, all right. Oh, because I'm like, wait a minute. Because you're doing tarot. I'm like, wait a minute. Would you make it? Would everything go in your favor? All right. That's the question. Will everything go in your favor? Because do you know a little bit about Druid? I was waiting for somebody that does tarot to come in. Even though I'm not doing the educated tarot no more. Not on this platform anyway. Yeah, no, stop. You know, we all go through that. So you understand Druids. You understand, okay. You understand the Druid priesthood. Okay, oh, all right, good. Amiga, what do you see for my love life? I love hot water. Oh, okay, so you understand that the cards represent Druids. And do you understand Glastonbury Thor? Do you understand Warren Hill? Okay. Okay, that's what I wanted to know, if you understand that. Where Christianity really began, the staff that you see in the Four of Wands, because you guys always get that card. All right. That's what I thought you wanted to ask me. Oh, you understand the staff that's there. Jesus is, of course, was it a grandfather, uncle? All right, was it King George? King Arthur. There you go, King Arthur. All right. I want to go visit out there. I have three places that I want to visit. Yeah, I want to go visit Glastonbury and Thor, Warren Hill. This is where a lot of the Zodiac. That whole land is covered with the Zodiac. Everything's in there. Yeah, I'm Freezy. Arnold Conde. All right, let's go ahead to Tyra. Will you make it? All right. Let's see here. All right. I seen this. I seen the Ace of Swords. All right. So I see maybe, are you suing for money? Yeah, Europe. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so you know that. So yes. Yes, you're gonna make it. Yep. There you go. Your energy comes out. Yep. Yep. The Ace of Swords. So yeah, listen, one thing about here, whatever you're going to court for is not, they're not showing me here. All right. I mean, I could only guess money. Is it money? So you got to hear the Queen of Swords. There's a refreshing energy. Use your level head. Try to remain level headed. All right. They are going to be supportive. People, you could deal with two different judges. All right. Or there's going to be two people. It's money. Yeah, it's money. There's something here, but I don't want to say it because I know this. All right. I'm not going to say it. No. All right. So that's, you might get the amount or a less amount. Two faces. Okay. There's something here about money. All right. So yeah, you're gonna move forward. There's confidence here. This is what bringing your best self. One thing about the Queen of Swords, not only is she's level-headed, right? She's asking you to remain calm in a situation, how to speak clearly, right? Because that's what she's telling you. A situation, I am what? I stay in my house. All right. So one of the things about her is about, taking your time when you speak. This energy here, overall, is going to bring you, it's a lighter day, mental stimulation, your mood, engage in activities that spark your curiosity before you go in. All right, don't rush. Review your details before committing. All right, but this energy is having you refresh. All right, your mind is sharper, your intuition is strong, and you're more open to. There's something unconventional here. I don't know exactly what it was. All right, so they put towards right ideas and exploring different approach to what you used to think. So rethink routines here at the end of the day. All right, but it's a mental. It's good. All right, when your energy shows up like that here. All right, but what I want you to understand, see the things here. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. The church gave you money. Oh, wow. All right. So yeah, because this is public assistance and budgeting and financing, or working with couples that you right partnerships like that. But the thing here is this, right? Oh, so that's why this came out. The Vatican. Oh, okay. What's it for, shelter pool? Yeah, but this goes deeper than that. Never mind. I'm gonna leave it there. I just want people I'm not teaching no more. So yeah, I want you to understand this card on a deeper level because she speaks. You gotta understand the sword of the truth. All right, you gotta understand the keepers of the sword. You get listen. One thing about this sword, right? When you really understand, I don't know if you understand it like that. All right, like Archangel Michael, whatever angel you believe in. All right, the when you understand the carriers of the sword, they are given this sword after they complete. There's a cycle here, and you get this sword and you speak your truth. You could cut things that are stagnated. All right, but this is it is given to you through high levels of consciousness. It is given to you when you alter states of this to change your reality. Oh, that they visited you. All right, so this is something really really deep. Oh, so you really know. Yeah. All right, and understand Jesus energy. All right. Wow, this is all right. So you know about the Holy Grail. All right, good. Good for you. All right. Good for you. So you know, like, wow, very cool. All right, because this is not just that. Now I gotta. Hey, lovely. I gotta step back a little bit to the things that I know and know them the way you know them, because the teachers of the Holy Grail and Archangel Michael, right? So this guy's a counterpart. So when you receive the sword, you receive it. They give it to you, but it takes time. I don't know if they're trying to. Oh, thank you. I don't know if they're presenting you with that sword. You got to be presented with the sword, the Holy Grail. The other part is you. It's not outside of you. All right. So this is so cool that it takes you somewhere else. Because I understand the saying, but I have to step back because you know I don't think people are ready for my energy. Not right now, and that holds me back. So I would be doing that in another channel. Yeah, I'll be doing that there, talking about druids, priesthood, and Thoth, the Atlantean priest, the energy of the pharaohs, the Egyptian, going back into ancient times. What does it really mean? Tutankhamun's mask. There's a lot of history here, and I love it. And here I'm holding that back, so I can't. I'm not gonna pursue that here no more. I'm just gonna help with guidance, setting boundaries, why is important. Yeah, we get caught up with the love. We all want to be loved. Good for you. All right. You study the because we are in the age of Archangel Michael, but understanding his counterpart. All right, that's what it was showing me. To you, you know it different, but I want you to study it. Like, give it to people that way if that's what you want to do. You understand me? Because you got to let them know that they could connect to the divine, that they don't need the middleman. So whatever's getting in the way of your frequency, of your vibration, is something here that you must tune out. Understanding that the other half is you. All right, it's not outside of you; it's inside of you. And so understanding the when you understand the Holy Grail, and it presents it to you. We all have these moments, but we don't pay attention to it. All right, but anyway, good luck with everything. Come back and let me know what happened, because they just reveal stuff to me. This is some money here, and everything's gonna go great. Okay, you get it there. You do try to do yours at least once a week. All right, sweetie. Bye. Thank you so much. You're so gifted as well, Cindy. You're so gifted as well. When you tell people that, uh, it's hard for them to understand. You have special gifts and powers. All right. Don't stop thinking of yourself as just a regular person. You're not, and you're not. I'm sorry. It's hard for me you know, to do that and to tell you're pretty amazing, and you don't know your gifts, and you're gonna miss it by so much. But if you're not there yet, yeah, not fine, no problem. All right. You're so gifted too. How to have the time and patience, especially when life happens later on when we get like older. All right, now I'm gonna tap into that and see. So take your time. Don't try to figure everything out. Everything in little small, micro changes. Shifting those thought patterns, your energy focus. Let's go ahead with Miss. If I may ask, male, Babutaos 967. If I may ask, what do you see coming for my future life, like self growth, my love? Oh, I like that. And can you tell me if the lady I'm currently in a relationship with good for me or not? Oh, okay. Give me a second. I think who asked first? It's gonna be hard for me to hold back a lot of the things, that I know. Oh, so I have to get back a little bit. Anyway, amiga, what do you see in my love life? I'll be right with you, Cindy. Let me see if Southern Girl the Real, what's causing the problems with me and my friend Tiara and Andrea, and how to fix it. Let's go to What's the Tea. Are you here? I'm a male. All right, male. I see male. Is she here or she left? She left? All right, let's go with you, Cindy. I think she left. All right, Cindy, I'm going to go back. Let me see. She left. Yeah, she's not here. And Pisces, they try to do so many things at once, so I get it. I'll see her again. All right, let's see for the next 3 months. All right, Cindy, oh, you're here. Oh boy, I wanted to see what was going on. All right, I'll be let me go see for Cindy. Cindy, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, now you came in. I was gonna give you a what's the tea. I gotta get off your energetic. I gotta get off your frequency. Let's go ahead. One more. Everybody likes the drama, so I'm gonna bring you the drama. Once a week, I'll be in the other channel for those that want to learn. So if you see the videos, come on in. I could go live there too. I gotta just set a new station. One more. When it comes to love, amiga. One more for Cindy. Cindy, let's see what does love look like for you in the next 3 months, from January 3rd to 2 months. January, February, March. 2 months here by March. One more. One more. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I do. I got to bring the drama because that's where everybody's at. The Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Magician. There are going to be, you already know the Four of Pentacles. So you're releasing a lot of fears here. Or you saying, man, I don't think love should be like this. All right? So you're going through this withdrawal right now. The Magician is not, you're not moving, like, what's holding you back is the comfort. I feel like you're ready to get out of your comfort zone. All right? You get ready. You ready. Are you going on a vacation soon? Because this is going to happen. It's not going to happen until June and September. All right? June and September. Whatever this is. I don't know. Are you traveling here? Are you going to Puerto Rico or something like that? Where are you going? Where are you from? I'd like to know a little bit before I go in. I got to ask the questions. You know, the Eight of Cups is we know it as walking away, but it's coming back. Going on this journey here. All right? Where is she? I know you don't like seeing this. Oh, from my New York. Oh, I was traveling, but it got canceled. Oh, because I'm like, wait a minute, where are you going? So it got canceled. Why it got canceled? Your paperwork? Your paperwork, because this is going to the DMV or getting your passport. Somebody gave you a lot of trouble. There's trouble with your paperwork. Sometimes they show me what's going on. I'm not asking for that. I'm not asking for that. All right, but there's a new event. There's something new here, but it's like they're asking you. I don't know if you've been holding back or now I don't know. It's like you got this in between energy where you're scared. Yeah. You got paperwork. You got to do some stuff here. Yeah. Anyway, they show me a lot of times. They show me stuff now. All right, and what I mean by spiritual support team. All right. Paperwork and health. You were supposed to get shots or something, or there's something here with your passport. All right, this is gonna be difficult because it's like wherever you was gonna go, that's where you were gonna meet love. All right, wherever you were going, that's where you were gonna meet. So I don't know if when you go travel, that's when you're gonna meet somebody doing this travel here. All right. So June and September, between June, because this is the energy that it belongs to. All right. I don't think, is Mercury in retrograde? No, Mercury's not in retrograde yet. I think it goes in retrograde in September, something like that. So that's when you're gonna meet this person. All right. It could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here. All right. Could be at a beach. It could be at a florist. Who works? There's a florist or flowers or florist or, all right, because this is a very skillful, resourceful person. This is action. You're welcome. So the magician in reverse, he's kind of all right, somebody that wants to move now. Let's go. I feel like it's a good idea. Yay. Right? This is taking action on my plans. This is, you know, you understand this? So when the magician's in reverse, it's like as you break out of this infinity loop, right? Because the infinity loop represents a kind of like a deja vu. It's gonna feel like that, right? So even because you've been hurt, that you're it's like you the pain that you're getting is gonna be the code to finding what you need here. So it's not gonna move as fast as you think it was gonna move. All right, so you're gonna doubt it, like, man, am I gonna invest in this? So that's what you're gonna experience over the next. So yeah, not now. All right. Or it could be here a little bit March. Something happens quickly for you here, and then you're gonna be like, oh no, this is not what I'm looking for. All right, it's not no, because this goes into March. All right, this is all. When we look at Pisces energy here, Cancer, Scorpio. So we got summer. We got, but you're not gonna go all the way to October. So there's something here. So there's a waiting here. Okay, the magician is it's like if the magician was warning you, you don't have to take action because while you're manifesting, it's making its way to you. All right. So you gotta let these because this is a sign of collaboration. So this guidance, this is basically telling you focus on your priority and one priority. All right, because your mind may be pulling multiple directions here with this energy. All right. So take one single, meaningful action here that was gonna surprise you later on, but it's not gonna happen now. Look what I got here. All right. So it's very difficult to say, but something here, maybe in March, is gonna spark up. It could be a conversation here. This could be a heartfelt conversation or an open door to something new, something that you've been waiting for. All right. But do you take it? It could be somebody from the past. All right. Because, the flower, it could be at a florist. It could be at a garden. It could be, I don't know if you're going to a retreat or something, but it's a, you know what I mean? This is really what I want to do. All right, it could be at a flower. It's something like that. I don't know if you work around flowers or a person or jewelry place. It could be anything, anything like that. All right, it's coming in. It's not coming in so clear when I see the magician. Reverse. I got time for one more. I gotta go. Come back on Saturday. I'll be here Saturday. All right. All right. So just think about that for a minute. So remember that, because you got to remember the magician, he doesn't chase. The magician doesn't chase. The magician shows up. All right. So if your heart is going to be open into freshly, there's a new energy that's going to flow. This is about flowing. You understand? So like if we look at it, look, one thing about it, when we get that water is about flowing. It's about the more the intuition than the instincts. All right. So anyway, you'll understand it once I go ahead and do the readings on how to go with your intuitive flow. Everybody has a different intuition. It's like a young person versus an old person. All right. If you have the more experience you have, the more you know what to stay away from. All right. So that's a subconscious kind of energy there, because you're gonna get that pull. But anyway, there's emotional healing happening for you. All right. A lot of things are gonna begin to lift off you. You're gonna feel more magnetic, more intuitive, more spiritually connected, in love. All right. So this emotional, everything's gonna start entering into your life. It's gonna be like, wow, somebody could appear unexpectedly, but is that what you really want? All right. Somebody that's gentle, that has kind eyes, easily emotional, your kind of flow energy. So stay open and let things unfold. All right. If not, love is not. It's not easy. No, love is not. No, it's not. Because the Eight of Cups about the failures of the past that have taught us a lot. And how did we endure all the lessons and the blessings, significant change despite facing adverse difficulty situations, all those things. All right. Male about, is she here or she's not here? God bless you too, sweetie. God bless you too. All right. Don't try to control anything here. All right, is she here or she left? Did she leave? Oh, you're here. Okay. Let's see what happened. Let's go to the I'll be with you last and then I am out of here, okay? I'm only gonna give you 5 minutes. I'm gonna be with Mel Babuta. I think Mel. Yeah, she's here. She's here. She's here. She's right there. She's right there. You're last and then I am out of here. I thank you guys so much. Let's go to What's the Tea for you. Let's see what's the drama. This is the only drama filled energy that I got here. Let's go ahead and let's see what's the tea with you and your. Let me see, where is it? I gotta get with the oh, there we go. Now these two friends of yours, you got dusted off. Now these two friends are yours. These been friends for a long time. These been friends for a long time. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that. Thank you. Let's go ahead. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. One more. But anyway, you're young, right? You're young? Hey, Joanna Butler. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Joanne. One more. Let's see what's the tea. One more. I got a cup of when I looked at the card, I got the cup of a coffee, and I seen the leaf, and the leaf for me represents Sagittarius, it represents Virgo, it represents Gemini for the changes of the weather here. Is it money, creeping, and kissing ass? The problem is here. I can put that. All right? I don't know what they're telling you. Let me see one more. So they showed me money. Okay. Who's this person? This is the problem. My back hurt. And listen, it's hard for me. I gotta get back into this energy because I'm not with the trauma and the drama, but I have to get it's hard for me because I'm really, 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 really high vibrational. I could get down when certain people come in here. Okay? Dusted it off. Let me see what else. So acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, creeping, and kissing ass. It's just that simple. Whether they act like you kiss or you feel like they kiss. Let's see who this is, and let's see who this is, and let's see who this is. All right? Let's get you the first kissing 8 double hockey sticks. Oh, we love a good story, don't we? Ooh, we. What do we do yet? All right. Let's see who that is. You know, I seen the Hierophant, and the Hierophant, he does things. He's a very traditional kind of conventional card, and they do things honesty, the honest way. All right. This here is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. All right. There's a lot of young energy. It could be kids. There's a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries here. You got a lot of fire energy here. And there's a Leo. So what I got out of all this, I don't know if it's exactly this person. This is a love bomber. This is a love bomber. Oh, okay. So what I see out of this, so what I see out of a love bomber, you got to show me these things. Oh, there goes my alarm. You know what I see out of that is that somebody likes to have control. Like somebody likes to have people all over their house. All right. Somebody likes, look, whatever this is, you like to have people over your house so you can have control here, because this is about dominance and control. All right. Somebody's very stubborn and comfortable. All right. You like to, because this is game night. This is just hanging out in the house and doing things. You understand me? This is, yeah, I like to have fun. I like to have game night in my house. I like to go entertain, because this goes entertain. This goes all the way out. All right. This likes but they like to be, I don't like a lot of people. No. I don't like to be around a lot of people. I like a little close knit. I can be around 3, 4 more people, like that energy. This like little small groups of friends here. All right? Because this lives in a close-knit community. This energy, see, this is Glastonbury Thor. All right? This goes into like the religion, these staffs that are here, they represent Glastonbury Thor. They represent a church or a kind of sacred place where you could come. People could seek you for your calm energy here. All right? So the staff there, which it grows. All right. Anyway, I'm trying to get into the drama, but it's really, really hard for me. So what I understand is, I know this card has the 4-1. Somebody that works hard, is very successful. You know, I got a lot of things going on for myself. I like my calm and peace environment kind of energy. But, you know, this represents for me. So I understand it's like fun. I like to bring people into my community where they are. It's like you like to have control of or them. Somebody likes to have control here, dominance in the relationship. All right. They don't like it. No, they don't like, no, not this. No, I don't think so. All right. And so I know just me and my couple of group of my friends. So this is what's going on. Maybe the control in the relationship. Here's what I see here. Okay. When I like to, because this lives in a close-knit community. I think I'm better than other people, blah, 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 you know. And so everything got to be in my house. I cannot go, I don't like going out. No, all right? So that's the changes. So basically that is what's, all right? Tristan V, hey, March 6th is my birthday, all right? Everybody got to revolve around me. All right. I like to have the control. And a lot of times, you know, dominance. When it comes to friendships, we want dominance. And you might not see yourself as that, or whatever's going on here. This got to be here, whether it's you or whether it's them. Okay? I'm done. Whether you understand this or not, I don't think you understand the gated community. That person likes, you got to come in here. You got to come to me. All right? I don't know if you go out a lot or you got girls' night or going out or hanging out. You got to come to me. I think that I'm better. All right? Look, an offer. There's good intentions. They don't open it. This is the one that I told you that I seen. I don't think you understand what is put in front of me. You got to travel to me. I like to be in the comfort of my home. So, I don't know if you see yourself like that. Everything's got to be me. You come here. We do everything here. I prepare the most nicest, goodest food. I got everything organized. So come to my house. Because I don't think I'm going to go. Ugh, no, I don't like being around that. That's bougie. Like bougie. You understand? I'm not really with the... She left. All right. If that's not what's happening, then that's not for you then. Let's go ahead. Because it represents, I'm successful. I work hard for my money. I like to form a sense of community, but something that fits in my environment. All right? You got to come to me now. I don't like to go out that much. Whatever this is, I guess they're getting tired of going to you. I got to go. Should you find new friends? You want friends, but just answer the question. Just listen. One of the things, Southern girl, you got to say to yourself, if you want people just to come to you, do you go out? How is your interactions? All right? Because everything got to go, I got to go to you. I know, because I used to be like that. I used to be like that. I prepare everything. I mean, now I don't want to step out of my, I know I used to be like that. Not bougie, but I like to have the game night with my friends. Come, I got drinks. Even though you don't have, even though there's not a lot of, that's the nasty part of Leo. They trample on your values. Oh, okay. See, I don't really understand that. Even though I don't have a lot of, money, you might not be, you very popular in that community. All right. It's like the Two of Cups. All right. But we all have our nasty part. All right. Remember, Leo represents where I like to be in the spotlight. I like to control things. If two people, because Leo's the opposite of Pisces. All right. There she goes. There go Joanne. Uh-oh, the fighting begins. Oh, man, I wish I could stay a little longer. All right, let me go to Mr. Is he here? I don't like people at my house. I don't like a bad energy at my house. But do you have parties at your house? All right. Do you have entertainment? Do you like to what is saying to me? Controlling the entertainment at my house. Something has to be at my disposal. Whether it's you or whether it's them. Somebody likes to have dominance. You understand that? You asking me the problem. Somebody likes to have control, or where we're gonna celebrate, where we're gonna eat, where we're gonna drink. That somebody's the one that gets the energy going. You understand me? You asking me what's the problem? That somebody gets jealous. It's explosive here. There's a lot of pros and cons to the energy. How I should control. All right, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Whether it's you or that's what's going on. Somebody got to be at my house. Everything got to be the way I want things to be. All right, there's no common ground here. This is all about having dominance, because we have all fear. I'm a fear being replaced. I don't say it like that I gotta get used to it, because people want, and I'm just gonna try to help here. All right. I don't like slots in my house. That's just lazy a way to do things. So I threw them out. I work hard and I'm at. That's right. That's right. See, but you got to remember one thing, guys. You got to remember one thing. We all are teaching people how we want to be treated. Okay, we got to understand that you're gonna give, they're gonna take. In life, they are givers and they are takers. It's just that simple. This is why we have to set boundaries so we don't lose friendships. They are givers and they are takers. That's it. It's all about, you got to find people with reciprocity with the same goals in mind. We have to conversate. I don't take no new friends in. I haven't taken a new friend in. I did that already. I know that I like to be in small groups. I can't do a lot of people. I can't do a lot. I know who I am. I can't do a lot of people. Because I need a lot of time for me. No, I can't do a lot of people like that. No, I drain. I'm surprised the Ten of Swords didn't come out. You're drained when you do a lot of people. Your energy, they siphon your energy. All right? You got to be careful. We got to set boundaries. I like Swiss cheese. Anyway, I have to go. I'm sorry that I couldn't take the last question, but I'll be back tomorrow. Comment down below. Go in the community. What kind of readings? I'm going to put that today. What kind of lives you want to see done? How can you work through the friendship? Because we invest. People came to teach you a lesson anyway. We are here to learn the lesson. We disconnect from source, from divine source, and we here trying to figure it out. Who's our friends? But one thing that I don't want, people fighting against the other side. Let's find common ground here. All right. Even if a big decision is not, if you don't like you like things one way, I like things one way. When we find common ground in a relationship, even if a complete agreement is in reach, right? If we acknowledge our shared values, our interests, and talking, all right? When she tries to take the middle ground in any controversial topic here, you understand? So we have to. It's okay. Childish, the princesses. That's the one that I'm a giver. They took. Now it's not happening. This is a new year for me. Good for you. But listen, what I don't like, one thing I don't like is that we all play victim. No playing victim. It's not that took. It's that you didn't set those boundaries. We are boundary challenge. We all got our hung-ups. And that's the thing I'm going to talk about tomorrow. I'm going to come in with the hung-ups and your challenge energy. Your boundary challenge, and you get people that siphon leeches. You get energetically exposed because your energy boundaries, they weak. You have to. Don't play victim. Because then you think every relationship, every friendship, they're going to take. You got to set those boundaries, and it requires work. And because work, apply effort, put the effort in it. No, man, this person, I've been hanging around people like that before. Because if you like entertainment, you like to have fun with friends, everything doesn't have to go be the way you want to. I don't want to go to your house all the time. What about my house? Well, let's go to your house. Let's go out. Let's go out to the club or whatever. No, I don't like going there. I don't like that neighborhood. I don't like, I'm no victim to soft on the kids. Okay. Yeah, this is University Earth. Why do you think that's what we have here? Universities, schools. Because this is University Earth. All right. I might cut off game strong. Good. All right. But that's the whole thing. I don't understand life like that. And it's okay. See how you can see that? I just know that I learned how to let go of what is no longer. I don't put effort into it. Not that there's something wrong. There's no right or wrong way here. When we try to win, that leaves no room for love. There are going to be disagreements. You put yourself in a situation because you didn't know how to set those boundaries, And then one thing about society, culture, they want us to fight against each other. It's not cool to want to fight with somebody that you build a friendship. Just know that you're teaching them a lesson, they're teaching you a lesson. How weak, how strong you are. That's just it. All right? What time tomorrow again? I'll be back, all right? So, do we learn the lesson and do we forgive? Say, okay, you know what? You taught me a lesson. Wow. To really, that is the true awakening. All right, and to really be take responsibility. You know why I let this happen to me? Not to feel like a victim. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. See you guys. Bye bye. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.